Hello everyone, this is Crystal Putoff from Prayerful Arts, and today I am starting the first in a series of videos that will be on a turkey egg, which is what this is. That's a turkey egg. It naturally has these spots on it. I had two designs I was thinking about doing on this. One was this one, doing something similar to this on the turkey egg. This is a goose egg, and I also have this pattern on. This is a rhea egg. So a rhea is looks a little smaller than an ostrich. So these were similar patterns. And then I also thought about doing this one, which I call the wedding circles pattern. Kind of went back and forth on it. I have decided I'm going to do this one. The reason I was hesitating is you can see the goose egg. It's a little smaller at the top, but it's kind of, it's pretty much a chicken egg shaped. A turkey egg is more pointed at the top. So I was a little concerned that the circles at the top would look really elongated, but I really want to do this pattern on this egg. That's what I'm going to do. So we're going to start by drawing the pattern on here. Now, my intention is, so this brownish golden color here, that is going to be the natural color of the turkey egg shell. So I'll be doing a little different sequence where on this one I dyed it black and waxed the initial lines, and then did the colors. Here we're going to wax this part here, and then I am going to etch it in vinegar, cleaning vinegar, and that will remove whatever's left of the spots, and it will be white underneath. But before we can get to that part, we first have to draw the pattern on the egg. So I take a little bit of newsprint, so dark colored paper. You have to put it on a hard surface, and I make a little mark, and it makes a little mark on the top of the egg. And you can kind of see it right there. Now I have kind of already drawn some of these lines on here. So I'm taking my template now, and this is the 2-inch template. I got these from Ukrainian gift shop. There's 16 different sizes. And I put this on here, and then I mark it at, I make a little mark where it says 90, 90, 60, 90, and 90, 60. So I make little marks there. I am using my blue pen. And then I connect these, and I draw a line all the way around this way. And then I draw a line all the way around that way. And they're kind of on there. Let's see. Can you kind of see them? See, like there's that line. The next, I take my tape measure and I measure on from the top to the bottom, and the bottom is where the lines are crossing, not necessarily where the hole is. And so it is a 10 and a half. So I go 5 and a couple, and I make a little line. I do that on all 4 lines, and then I connect the lines. I have a more detailed version of drawing out this pattern that I've done previously, so I will link that down in the comments. Then what I did was I measured the center distance between these points and started to draw the petals. So let's see. Okay, so I'm going to draw these petals, and let's see, you can see me doing. So this right here is one section, And this, I've got a dot here that's kind of the middle of that section. So now I draw like this, and like I draw 3 of these, I'm calling them petals, in each one of these sections. So you can very faintly see it, but they are there. So I'm going to do that. I'll do one more here. When I drew those initial lines that went around the egg and the equator, I wasn't real concerned about making sure they're exactly straight because I'm not waxing those lines, so they're more for guidelines. So I've done that. I'm going to do that in all these sections, but then the next thing I'm going to draw, and this will be the last thing I draw. I don't want to draw too much on here. I really just need to draw where I'm going to wax it. Because after I wax this natural part, I'm going to etch it. So any lines I draw are going to disappear. So what I want to do, there is, I'll draw these just a little bit darker. Okay, so you can kind of see there's 4 there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a diamond inside of this area here. And that is going to be where I will wax this part. So I don't measure it. I just kind of eyeball it. And so I'm going to do there, there. I do use the lines that are on there to make sure it's kind of lined up. And there. So if you can see that. So now what I am going to do is wax in this area here, and that will represent what's this color. Now I don't know if I'm going to do the blues on this. I'm thinking I might do some reds because of the color of the turkey eggshell. I like the red and the brick with these. So let's see, let's get a Kiska here. Normally these are, the tripod is sitting where the Kiskas would normally sit. So this is my, oh, there you go. This is my medium Luba's electric. Let's first let's make sure it's kind of dust free. Okay. And now put some more wax in it. We'll wipe it off because there was wax on the outside. I will take my glasses off because I am incredibly nearsighted. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to outline where I want this. So I'm going to mark the 4 points, and what I'm trying to do is make sure they are across from each other. Okay. So now I'm going to draw here. And draw here. Draw here. And and draw there. So what I drew is outlining like this area here. Now I am going to draw here how wide I want it, and then I will make these all of them that I do will be a similar width. So up like so. And I'm kind of following the lines I drew with the pencil. And I'll tell you, it's a little challenging to see where I made some of these marks on the turkey egg because they are a little spotted. Okay, so I have outlined that area. And now what I'm going to do I am going to completely cover that area. So everywhere I am putting wax now, it is going to, at the end of the design, it is going to stay this color, this natural color. So I am making this a very wide line because I want to really enhance and show the beautiful color of the turkey egg shell. So what I will do is I will wax all of this, and then I will use my magnifier to make sure that I have completely covered it, because anything that I don't cover with wax will be etched back to the white. And that will really, it will kind of show up, because even though this maybe looks a little white, it's not as white. It's really a beige color. So now I will have to do this for, there are 12 of these diamond type shapes, and I will have to do that for all 12. So that was just one. So that's one. And now I will do that on the other 12. And then when I come back, I will be showing you how I etch the egg. The other thing I will do is I will plug up this hole, because we're going to be etching it and submerging it. So I'm going to plug up that hole, and then after I've etched it, I will take that plug off, and then I will re-plug it, because sometimes when you etch, it gets underneath your plug and then you have leaking issues, which I don't want to have that. So those are my next steps. Stay tuned. It's going to be a gorgeous Pysanky. Diamonds are a sign of wisdom from the four corners of the earth. This pattern has connecting circles, God surrounding us with his love. And I'm going to put some type of star shape in this, stars being the light of Christ. And I haven't quite decided what that's going to be yet. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and hit the little bell so you hear about when I have the next video coming up. Thanks for watching.